Here is another video on practicing using the law of sines to solve the triangles. So I have two examples that we'll go through in this video. So the first example, you have A as equaling 1, alpha as 50, and beta as 30. So we need to find B, C, and gamma. Okay, now this triangle, if you look, is an angle side. So there is no reason to check and see if there are two triangles or not, because that is only with the side angle triangles. So this one's just going to be a normal problem that we complete. We can find gamma first because we have the two other angles. So 180 minus 30 minus 50 will be 100. Okay, now we can find B and C. So what you want to do first is look for that match, which is alpha and A. So sine of 50 over 1 equals sine of 30 over B. Cross multiply. So you get B sine of 50 equals 1 sine of 30. Divide by sine of 50. So sine of 30 divided by sine of 50 is 0.65. Okay, now we need to find side C. So again, we have our match of sine of 50 over 1 and sine of 100 over C. Cross multiply. And divide. So sine of 100 divided by sine of 50 is 1.28. Now you might think that those numbers are wrong, but if you take a look at your angles and your sides, the biggest angle is 100, biggest side is 128, smallest angle is 30, smallest side is 0.65. So it is correct even if you got small decimals. Okay, here's the next example. So A is 2, B is 3, and alpha is 20. So we are looking for C, beta, and gamma. Okay, if you look at this type of triangle, this is a side angle. So we will need to check and see if there's two triangles. Okay, so we first just want to look for our match. So sine of 20 over 2, sine of beta over 3. When you cross multiply, you get 2 sine beta equals 3 sine 20. Divide by 2. And then you're looking for an angle, so you have to do that inverse. So the inverse of that whole thing, 3 sine 20. Make sure you close that parenthesis after the 20. divide by 2, and you get 30.87. Okay, so this is where we have to check. Do you have two triangles? So use the information before, but we have to figure out what the second beta would be. So you want to take 180 minus that answer you just got, so the 30.87. And you end up getting 149.13. So when you go to add these together, you want to see if it's over 180 or less than 180. So you do 149 plus 20, you end up getting 169. So since it's less than 180, you do have two triangles. So you can go ahead and just finish solving the first triangle. You can find gamma by taking 180 minus 20 minus 30.87. And you get 129.13. And then do another law of sines setup. So you want to do sine of 129.13 over c. Cross multiply and then divide. I'm running out of room here, so it's going to be 2 sine 129.13 divided by sine 20. And you get 4.54. Okay, so now we have to figure out the second triangle. So I'm going to go on the next page. So we had 2, 3, 20, and then 149.13. So we need gamma and c, because we already found beta. So that's 149.13. You can find gamma by subtracting and you get 10.87. And then do another setup, sine of 20 over 2, sine of 10.87 over c. Cross multiply. You're always going to cross multiply and then divide. So 2 sine 10.87 divided by sine 20, and you should get 1.10. Okay, so this video goes along with the homework, page 268, 8, 11, 29, and 30. Make sure you check to see if you have two triangles, if you have a side-side angle triangle.